Who online would like to read?
I think Travis wants to read because he
I want to read.
Y'all are gonna read. I just need somebody online to read. Shadonia. Can you please read this for me? Yes.
Okay. A gas that's a gas and there's a gas is affected by gravity. Some think there could be as many as 100 galaxies in the universe. There are many galaxies that are so many we can even count with one. The Mercury telescope looked at a small patch of space for 12 days and found 10,000 galaxies of all its shapes and colors. One scientist thinks there could be as many as 100 billion galaxies in the universe.
100 billion. So remember the beginning of the class, we actually discussed that, trying to figure out just estimating, how many galaxies there are and the mass that those galaxies would present.
The cluster.
Yeah, it was like 10 to the 70th power, some stupid number. Stupid number. So a galaxy is just a collection of gas, dust, and billions of stars. However, it doesn't have to have stars in it. It can just be a collection of gas and dust spinning around, and a lot of the early galaxies are like that. All right, let me get somebody in here to read, please. Let me hear you read. Loud. Louder than the other kids. Let's go. Loud. Yeah, you. Both, all of it. A huge galaxy is a huge.
You said right only the first paragraph?
A galaxy is a huge collection.
Maybe that's all right. Big!
A galaxy is a huge collection of gas, dust, and billions of stars in their solar system. A galaxy is held together by gravity. Some scientists think there could be as many as 7 billion galaxies in the universe. There are many galaxies besides our Earth. There are so many. What? We can't even count them all yet.
The Hubble Space Telescope
Hubble Space Telescope
looked at a small patch.
looked at a small patch of space for 12 days and found 10,000 galaxies of all sizes, shapes, and colors. Some scientists think there could be as many as 100 billion galaxies in the universe.
That is a crazy amount of galaxies. So, a galaxy.
All of this in.
Huh?
Like, what is all of this in?
That is the reason why the universe's size is crazy. Because remember, the universe is getting bigger every second. Matter is growing inside of the container, which we do not understand, every second. What is the universe growing inside of? We don't know. And what's outside of that? There shouldn't be an outside. Because according to the definition, the universe is everything.
Do we even know if the universe is growing inside of something?
It has to be. There's no such thing as the universe.
Right.
The galaxies in the universe.
No, that's
Yes.
Does everything include nothing?
Yes.
So
Even nothing means something in the universe.
I guess technically nothing.
Nothing to most of us means matter that we can interact with. However, there's tons of matter like neutrinos and different types of particles that exist that we cannot interact with.
Neutrinos is dark matter.
Can you see the
No,
sun?
neutrinos is a form of weak matter that doesn't interact with us.
Can you see the sun out of the universe?
You can't go outside of the universe.
Do we know if we can or it's definitive that we can't?
Everything. How you going outside?
Yeah, you can't go outside of everything.
What about dimensions?
Dimensions, that it's, there's 4 dimensions until otherwise.
I mean in terms of like parallel dimensions and stuff. Is that not?
There's 4 dimensions until otherwise proven.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so there's only 3 others that's proven?
One.
You have length, width, height, and time.
Wait. Or X, Y, Z in time.
So outside of that, you know what I'm saying? We all postulating what it could be. And I'd rather not, I'd rather focus on the observation astronomy and then the ability to theorize and come up with ideas that fit what we observe. Like people say gravity isn't real. Gravity is an observation.
I had a whole argument.
The theory that explains the observation is what's not 100% yet. But the observation is real. Like we observe water turning to ice. Now for a long time that process was not understood. And then for most things when they get frozen, they get smaller. Water is the only thing that gets bigger when it freezes. So it confused me for a long time. The way the molecules are set up inside of it.
It's getting more massive.
Doesn't get more mass.
Is it different types of water?
Yep, but let's move on. So in our universe, there's 4 types of galaxies. Definitely need to write this down, y'all.
Oh, I am. That's one of the questions.
Yes, you can summarize this if you want.
I don't.
But we need to know this. What's good? You know I'm clickbaiting. Get me if y'all watch this video. You got this far in the video, don't be upset. It's a clickbait video. This video is dedicated to people that want to see me teaching about, the galaxies. You're going to support the XyayX Institute. Wow, you know what to do. You get to help kids like him. You get to help, our men get some more snacks. Hungry, y'all, man? That boy eats snacks.
There's a there missing.
Then put it on yours. Don't ever correct me while I'm live.
You're messing with this.
So yeah, you know how I go.
My hand is gonna break.
Where we at? Quadro, what's division mean?
You're giving us a much shorter challenge.
It's acting up separating
Does what? Yeah, that didn't sound good. Somebody else, what does division mean? Kevin.
the action of separating something into parts or process of being separated.
Yes, you want to put them into even parts typically, right?
Yes.
All right. Yamura, this is not a photo shoot.
That's what we shoot on now. What?
You know what I'm saying?
Taking pictures of stuff. The car.
Black kings of the town.
Stop! I mean, oh wow, you actually told me stop.
Wait, I'm going.
Damn, you made this tight, Marshall. I'm trying to be cool, but the way the back of my neck is texting me right now. Ooh, goodness. Oh man.
Since you guys were complaining about how easy it was, I got you.
We want to complain.
Oh, y'all was complaining.
Oh no, don't do the ones with remainders yet. It's the same group, right?
It doesn't. I don't think it has a remainder. Oh, there's no remainder on here.
Oh, my bad. I just read it. I just saw what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Read on that yet.
Let's go.
So 4 goes into 6. How many times?
You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite group.
Alright, which one is lighter? The pineapple? Do your work. Don't The
look at me.
pineapple or the balloon? Which one is lighter? Put your hand up if you think it's the balloon.
I know you came into the room some drama stuff, but my bad, it's not.
Alright. Awesome. Good job.
Now, can I get a black power?
Oh.
Stop saying that.
No, I didn't say. I said you have to learn what it means. That's what I said. Look at you. Do you know what it means? What does it mean? Should you say black power and then you have a problem helping your neighbor?
Huh?
We have to have good character.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
So if we're gonna say black
Virtuous.
power, we have to be able to.
All right, should be finished with that, right? Black power.
Is it this one?
Yo,
On the left is taller than the one on the
I
right.
work for real. You see me?
Look,
Hold up.
at the hand. Take a seat. Is this one taller?
XyayX Institute always working. Yeah, I put their names in the video. Clickbait.
22 take away 20.
Drop them or question when you start over.
Then again?
22 take away.
See, you would never get no problem. See, in regular school, you would have already been to the class. Here, we gonna work you, baby. We gonna work you, man.
We'll drop your arms.
We gonna work them, you know what I'm saying? I love this, man.
My pen has been stolen.
Your behavior, you know, we got ways. Oh, you ordered up your lesson. All right, we'll see. That's what they be dealing with in regular school. You just sitting there, acting nonchalant, not taking stuff serious.
Fix your arms straight.
And he here on vacation from regular school till he gets his suspension hearing.
Pick your arms up.
I like that sweater though. It just says Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
It definitely does not say taste the rainbow. And if you
Listen, let him stop, bro. Taste the rainbow.
Sabrina, just move over so you don't have to hear him whine.
Like, is he all up in my ear? This hurts.
No, it does, but you keep talking.
Wait.
It's not right. You gonna finish writing?
Yes.
I can see it. I'm gonna talk to you again. You gotta stay up there longer.
You ready? What's your word?
I thought I saw somebody.
All right. So there's 4 types of galaxies, and we should all become familiar with those names because you will be tested on that, and especially to know the 4 types, especially the type of galaxy we live in. Yes, the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh, they named that after the candy.
Spiral. It's a spiral.
Oh.
It's a spiral, right? Oh. That's not where it's done.
I wasn't even done writing that.
My bad, it was an accident.
Oh, okay.
Kamani, can you put some work in, please? Elizabeth, you all right over there? Did somebody say his mom was a man?
I said that. But like, why is that even on the show?
Well, why is that in there?
Gotta dish out some love.
I think you mean.
Who needs that love? Kevin, what you focused on right now? This is super easy, man. You got $620. There's 4 people around. How much money are you going to divide it in between? How much money does each person get? That old black man.
How much? 150.
7 people there right now, all volunteering. You know what I'm saying? So forgive me if y'all mad that I clickbaited your favorite conscious people. I really don't care. More than likely, you wouldn't be here if I wasn't doing this anyway. You wouldn't comment. You wouldn't even talk about nothing. You know that's true. Real cute, man. Why you putting out your clickbaiting? Because you would not watch this video nor drop a comment right there if I didn't do that. And we need to get you to support us. Straight like that. Here's what it is. See that? Another black man.
Power.
I mean, look at that. Powered by us. My team right there. Powered by us. So don't get mad because I put these things in the title. I only want to talk about this one. My galaxies. All right, y'all. So, galaxies. My man, what kind of phone you got?
iPhone.
I got it.
Nice. I have a Galaxy.
How did I know?
Yo, can you show me your notes? And where's the stuff you did in vocabulary this morning? Can I have Elizabeth?
That's your pen?
Your papers and notes. Can you please read for me now? Excuse me.
How many R's?
5 types of galaxies. You may already be familiar with the galaxies. Spiral, bark, spiral, cumulus, and cumulus. These fascinating galaxies each form from a unique mixture of gases and matter that came together. These are magnificent galaxies, each one a unique work of artistic creation.
Very good. Who's gonna read in here? Travis, let's go.
Why do you have to come straight from me?
Yo, bro, read now.
That's what we were.
Loud, let's go.
Universe. In our universe are 4 identified types of galaxies. These galaxies are composed of stars, gas, and dust, held together with gravitational forces.
All right. Yeah, I'm in a little office, a little bullhorn right there, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, man. Black empowerment, education. My bad, y'all. I'm looking up something real quick for this class. There we go. All right, we got this. You getting some money? That's what I'm talking about. Get that money. Get that.
He didn't even do it.
You about to do that money now?
He's not even getting that money.
So, this is like an image of what Hubble Space Telescope was looking at. This image right here, money. This image right here has what?
A lot of
Almost 10,000 star galaxies in it.
Why are they all so red? Like not even red, like orange.
Why they look so red? Somebody,
The sun.
shush. Why do they look so red? Why they look reddish?
Moving, red shift.
Thank you. Why? Because of the what? Why they look reddish?
Red shift.
Why they look reddish?
redshift.
Redshift. What's redshift?
Yeah.
I forgot.
What's redshift?
It's like,
Isn't it moving away?
it's
Huh?
stars and galaxies moving away.
Thank you. That's what type of effect is that?
Red shift.
We'll say it again.
Doppler effect.
Doppler effect. So that's why most of these look what? Reddish. Thank you. So going forward, this is what we would see if we were looking at the Milky Way from down south or something like that.
That looks absolutely beautiful.
I know. And you see it looks like a street. I don't know why they thought milk, but it looked like somebody poured milk on the sky. Don't ask me what they were thinking about.
Why?
Pretty weird.
They were high. They were like, you know what?
Mikael, you see this?
God's like, or something. Yeah.
This is an artist rendition.
The red shift.
That's the center of our galaxy, and this is what it would feel like if we were looking at the galaxy from there.
Galaxies are cut. That's so red.
So like the center is more of a reddish oranges
Because they have like explosions happening.
Well, at the center of our galaxy, there is thought to be a black hole. And many galaxies have been thought to have a black hole at the center of them. And they call active galactic nuclei.
I see that in movies sometimes.
All right, so boom, please write this. There are 4 main types of galaxies. You wrote this down in the questions. I didn't tell you to answer the question. I just told you to look them up.
It was also in the
Did you say that in the sense of the atoms will break it apart and have multiple explosions in the
Yes.
Okay, so does that mean we're being sucked up into a black hole right now?
In some, yes, we are being pulled into a black hole, yes. But we're very, very, very far away.
So it's not gonna happen.
How many miles?
We are about 15,000 light years away from the center of the galaxy.
Light years more than miles?
I'm sorry, you just gotta sit here and listen. He doesn't know. He was never taught this. What is a light year, man?
The distance light travels in a year.
50,000.
What's the astronomical unit?
The distance between the sun and the earth.
All right.
I don't get the answer.
You do get to answer questions in your head. You can answer all the questions you want right in your head.
I want to flex.
Is that a spiral or a bird spiral?
It's
spiral.
actually a hard spiral galaxy. You see the bar?
Oh, okay.
Where's the bar?
Say,
The bar is this.
Oh, that's a bar.
I never knew that.
That's why they call it a bar galaxy. Like our spiral galaxy, we live in a galaxy, Milky Way, which is a spiral galaxy. However, it has a bar in the center and also.
So it's barred spiral.
It's slightly barred, yes. It's not barred. It's like when we go through the other galaxies, you'll see that it's extremely barred. Y'all got this down?
Yes, sir.
So this is an example of a spiral galaxy.
Galaxy next to our
That-
galaxy.
This is a galaxy in which it will be eventually pulling this one in,
Oh, this
and
is.
this galaxy will merge into this one.
Oh, that's that.
It's gonna become bigger.
Yep.
I think you wonder what would happen if the galaxy combined. Like, what if we
I'm sorry, say that again, Yenovia.
Rate this.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you. Hold on. Say that again. Some of these are artistic drawings, and then some of these pictures can be taken. Let me go back.
From space astronauts?
Yes. Go from telescope.
Oh.
Like that's just a drawing.
How does light work?
Drawing.
Drawing. That's an actual image. That's an actual image. You see what the galaxy look like?
How do they get that?
That's the one you just read it. This Hubble Space Telescope did what?
Oh, it took pictures.
Took pictures for 12 days. So in this picture right here is that image.
Oh, sorry, this is the Hubble telescope.
And this is what? Almost 10,000 or more galaxies.
astronomy, right?
Let's say a robot was shot out of a cannon. And
Hold on, bro. I'm on live. I don't want everybody to know that some of my kids in this class has, some real special, situations. So, we're discussing the first one. Right now, we're discussing spiral galaxies. So, underline that. If you go on the back page, go back and you write spiral galaxies and underline them. Underline where it says spiral. What do you have for armpits? It's really strong. And you're gonna write spiral galaxies. It's not you. You're from the Bronx. I know. You're like, I would never stink. I'm from the Bronx.
I don't stink though.
I know because you're from the Bronx, right? She be in here repping hard for the Bronx. Bro.
Damn.
Where are you going?
What am I doing? I was giving him some motivation.
You messed up.
I feel motivated from that.
No, they didn't see me on live pushing. But if y'all want to see me give him some motivation live, then hold on.
I heard you say.
Gabriel, should he get motivated? Does he look like he's motivated?
No.
Does he look like he's doing his work?
No.
Yes.
How could you be doing your work with papers behind you? Skittles, you're right. Light size.
I don't like that.
Can you fix your leg and sit properly in my chair?
No, I didn't.
Where are you at? Are you still writing this? Are you writing this slide?
No, yeah, you can do that. That's what I did. Yeah, no.
Come on, brother. Sit down. Let's get to this slide.
Ow! Why are you
What do you want to do? Yeah, that's your paper. Why don't you grab your paper and keep the papers that you got here? This isn't public school. You gotta keep the work together. Unless you went to a really decent public school. Not everybody went to one like you went to, right, Sasha? Whatever, man. Tell Jacob you in class. Don't call me during this time. You should have nobody calling you during this time. Sasha, where you at? You wrote down the spiral arm information? Everybody online, you writing this down. This is easy. I told you this is an easy section. Honestly, the rest of the sections are pretty easy in astronomy. I'm ready to move on to earth science already.
That's where I live.
Earth?
Yeah.
Duh.
I didn't know
Look, bro, remember that line. Remember the line. Remember the football players. You gotta stand on the line. Turn your paper sideways. Yeah, and then right so that way it keeps you writing straight.
The comments keep popping up.
Oh yeah, they say y'all future doctors and lawyers. That's a fact. He's gonna be a future food tester.
I'm not even.
That's the point.
The lawyer has to
Did
be.
everybody finish writing this?
Yeah.
All right. So spiral galaxies, what? Have spiral arms. Where do we live? In the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. So this is the Milky Way galaxy. We're somewhere along here. You see? That's where we are if we were in the Milky, if we were able to see us. Is that your foot? I'm sorry, it's definitely close to me. Are we ready? Good, thank you.
Holy.
No, just the first paragraph.
I can write both if you want.
Relax.
If you want to write both, you can write both. With the first paragraph, I would definitely put that with spiral galaxies. And Mikael, can you read this, please?
Travis, please stop.
Galaxies by have three components common to all spiral galaxies. A spiral galaxy
No, we started.
Hold on 1 second right quick. Talk again.
the circular shape
There we
of the
go.
galaxy composes the disk. Arms of the spiral galaxy originates in the disk and are where new stars will form in the galaxy. The sun is our galaxy. Oh my God. The sun is our galaxy is located in one arm, and its stars are created in this portion of the galaxy, which contains the most gas in the galaxy. This area is rich of blue stars. The halo is a
Spherical shape.
of old stars and clusters known as globular clusters that is found in the outer edge of the galaxy. This stunning view of spiral galaxy Messier 74 from in NASA, taken with the Hubble telescope, shows a bright bulge in the center with the arms
Spiraling outward. Thank you, Breon. Bree, can you please read Bree? The wonderful Miss Bree. XyayX read the whole thing. This is XyayX's first student. She always tells us that we would be here and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her and the sacrifices she made.
I do remember her saying.
You wanna unmute that one so I could turn on my computer mic?
So you want to read from yours? That much better? That's what will make you bougie. You just can't go up there and just read. And you're gonna bring your laptop. That's what you get.
Honestly.
$3,000 iPhone.
That's what I'm saying.
She had an iPhone 11, 300 gigabytes.
That's a lot. Really?
Okay,
Spiral galaxies are easily identified by observing three components common to all spiral galaxies. A spiral galaxy has a disk, a bulge, and a halo. The center of the galaxy is like a nucleus containing a sphere-shaped bulge that houses all stars and is devoid of dust and gas. The circular shape of the galaxy composes the disk. The arms of the spiral galaxy originate in the disk and are where new stars will form in a galaxy. The sun in our galaxy is located in one arm, and its stars are created in the portion of the galaxy, which contains the most gas in the galaxy. This area is rich in blue stars. The halo is a spherical-shaped collection of old stars and clusters known as globular clusters that is found in the outer edge of the galaxy. This stunning view of spiral galaxies, Messier 74 from NASA, taken with the Hubble telescope, shows a bright bulge in the center with arms spiraling up.
Very good, very good, very good. So you need to know that. What are some of the attributes of a spiral galaxy? Bulging what? Center, spiral arms, right? Circular shape, sometimes elliptical, sometimes oval. Okay? Okay? Okay. And this is the most common type of galaxy.
Spiral.
Spiral.
Why is that?
Why? Because they believe that that's the way galaxies develop. So they're still developing, and hopefully one of you will be able to help develop the idea further. But the understanding of how galaxies developed, when I was in college, they were just now coming to terms with the fact that in most galaxies there is a black hole. That's actually what I was studying, active galactic nuclei. But now they pretty much know that that's a fact, and now they're understanding how they develop. But the hard part now is to figure out how did a black hole that size end up in the center of a galaxy that took about 10 to 13, 14 billion years to develop. So that's current challenges in astronomy. Like I said, I don't support or condone or go against some of these ideas. I deal with the observations and the mathematics, and then we can have, fun discussing different types of theories that one could, propose to answer some of these questions. But again, until the theories have been tested over and over and over again, our observations and the theories won't be married.
Excuse me, Mr. Q.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is the black hole in the galaxy?
The black hole is located at the center of our galaxy.
Black hole. Oh.
At the center?
Yup, the brightest part of the galaxy is a black hole. The reason why it's like that is because it's pulling in all of the matter from the galaxy, is being pulled into the center, and as it gets closer and closer to the center, it's being superheated to thousands and thousands of degrees. And once that happens, you have the photo effect. Not the photo you see in the lab, but the photon effect. Pretty much photons are separated, and neutrons and electrons are separated from their structures. And when that happens, you have large amounts of stars, or where they are. The reason why we have, tons of celestial bodies that emit radiation and things of that nature is because they're super hot, and the heat inside of them causes, again, the atoms to break down. And the typical atom that would be in a star of that nature or at that space or region in space would be hydrogen. You wouldn't really find too many particles or elements that are heavier than hydrogen in these areas. It's too hot, and hydrogen is pretty much the basic form of life in the sense of on the periodic table. And so what you'll have there is the hydrogen atoms. And I'm going to show this with you.
Is that why hydrogen is first on the period?
Okay, Mr. Q, but where's the sun?
The sun is in the spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy.
You're not heliocentric.
So we're nowhere near the center of the galaxy. We're about 15,000 light years away, or 18,000 light years away. So that would take us 18,000 years traveling at the speed of light to get to the center of our galaxy.
That's a lot of years.
Long time. Somebody asked, let me see. Since it's a spiral galaxy, would it have the characteristics as a vortex, specifically how it tapers off at the bottom?
That is a big brain
Okay,
question.
you just got back again.
That is a big brain question.
I think you could almost say it would be analogous to a vortex, and because the black hole is essentially pulling the stuff in, but the vortex wouldn't be considered like on Earth. A vortex for us has a negative y-axis.
So that's why it sucked up there.
No, it's not that it sucks stuff in. On Earth, our mental understanding of a vortex is that there's a plane, and on that plane, right, the vortex is pulling stuff below. And so this is the negative, direction on the y-axis. However, in a black hole, every single direction is the vortex. So we mentally can't really, we don't have an equivalent on Earth.
Of a black hole.
Yes, we don't have, because for us, falling is in one direction.
Right.
In a black hole, you would almost figure out the plane in which everything is on would be going toward this. It's just going to the center. And as it goes to the center, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. And as the matter hits that speed, it starts to break apart. And as it breaks apart, it emits electrons.
Aren't scientists like working on trying to create a black hole?
Scientists in this world are trying to do a bunch of retarded things, and unfortunately, they're not trying to solve the hunger issue. Did we write this? Are we still writing? I don't see your pen moving.
Was I supposed to write the second thingy?
You don't have to write this. If you want to write the second one, you could, or you can paraphrase it. It's like one good piece of information. Get up. You're not sitting properly, just like he's not sitting properly. So if you fall and break your leg in my class, then I have to go to the hospital and wash you.
Wait,
with the chair.
Why are you trying to hurt even more, bro?
Why would you hurt yourself in my class? Are you here to learn or hurt yourself? Exactly. So since you're here to learn, let's look like it. Keep your back to the chair. Your back should be facing in the direction of your work. Your arms should be up. Showing that you're here. Like, what's up? I want to learn this. Not slouched over. Your spinal cord going in the S. You know what I'm saying? You like this. And your neck leaning over the chair. Like, look at his body right now. You can tell his spinal cord is in an S. We don't want no S-shaped spinal cords in here.
Isn't that something called
sclerosis, whatever it's called. But I just talking about the way it's not a disease. You just get tired, you get lazy, and you want to just slump over. We're not allowed to be slumped over. We're here as part of the mission to make sure our community is properly developed and prosperous in the future, and the only way we can guarantee that is if we are on top of our game. Right, Shadonia? Shadonia? Princess? Hold on, wrong accent, my bad. Where's Princess Shadonia?
I think that was the right accent.
Shadonia? Nah, I don't know. I was watching some... Shadonia.
Where is the Princess Shadonia?
She has gone to a faraway location.
Shadonia, I'm calling your mama. Okay, y'all can support the Institute. So. And I don't know if y'all was here when we did that with the average galaxy, or the Milky Way, I think has about anywhere from 250 million stars, like the sun, to almost 400 million stars. So when we calculate that, 400 million is what? 10 to the what?
10 to the 8, or 4 times 10 to the 8.
4 times 10 to the 8. We can get rid of 4. That don't really mean anything. So 10 to the 8, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 4 billion, 400 million, 500 million. At that level, if you want to leave the 4 there, it's all good. So 10 to the 8th, and how many, who remembers the mass of the sun?
Hold on.
What was it, 7 times 10 to the 27?
My paper remembers.
It should be in your notes.
Mass.
What's the mass of the sun?
2 times 10 to the 30th kilogram.
2 to the 10 to the 30th. All right, I was quoting Jupiter. 2 times 10 to the 30. Right? 2 times 10 to the 30. Times 2 times 10 to the what?
30th.
30 to the what?
30 to the
100. When we said 400 billion, right?
Yeah.
So we do the 200. If we want to do 2 times 10 to the, what was it, 8 we said? 2 times 10 to the 8. Think about that. So that's what?
That's 200 billion.
That would be 10 to the 38.
That's a lot. I don't even know what
That would be 10 to the 38.
Is there even
just in mass. So you see that the estimated mass, yeah, I know that, right? And you get that we're all following?
Yes, sir.
Scientific notation, you multiply, you add those exponents, right? Right?
Is there even
so,
a name for that?
With that right there, we're at 10 to the 38th power in mass. Just estimating, just saying that there was 250 million stars like Earth, like our star in the Milky Way. The average mass that or the estimated mass that we can, theorize that the Milky Way has is what? 10 to the 38th power in kilograms. That is crazy.
Is there even like a name for that number?
10 to the 38 kilograms. I don't know. There ain't no number name on that. So with that much mass, and then remember how many galaxies is in our galactic cluster? Was it 100,000?
It was.
Or was it 1,000,000?
No, 100,000.
No, I think it's 100,000 super clusters.
Oh yeah, it's 1,000,000 actually.
Yeah, there's 1,000,000 galaxies like ours in the cluster. That's 10 to the 6, right?
It was like a lot.
1,000,000 is 10, yeah.
Yep, so that would bring us from 10 to the 38 to what? 10 to the 45, 10 to the 44?
Yeah.
10 to the 44, then we multiply that by what? Another 10 to the 5, right?
So that's 10 to the 49.
49, that's what we got, it's about 10 to the 50th. In mass. That is crazy. 50 zeros. 50 zeros.
That's just not a number.
That's just a rough estimation of the mass of the visible universe.
Is that even like comprehensible? Like,
we might be off by a lot, and we're just theorizing. But that lets you know that the universe is extremely massive.
Yeah.
And so when we look at the structures in the universe, we of course started with the sun, well, the planets, the sun. Then we grew to the Milky Way. Then we started to understand that there's other galaxies. Then as we pulled the telescope back and looked further out, we noticed that those galaxies are part of super clusters, right? And as Hubble's telescope got further and further in space, we started to notice that there's a specific type of galaxies, and those galaxies all have a similar shape. And that's why they're named. Are we done with the spiral galaxies?
No. I'm so
Come on. Come on, I don't think you'll be able to mentally remember this, bro. Do I gotta call your mom and tell her that you gotta stay late today so you can write my notes? Or do I gotta call your coach and tell her that you need to kick off the team until my notes are done?
I'm tired.
Tired is part of life. Now, you think I'm not tired?
I'm sorry.
Did you see my gram yesterday? There was 100 people in the studio yesterday. In the hallway.
How? What the frick?
The entire 800 foreign side was in the studio yesterday. You know why? Because it's a music studio.
I don't know what that is.
So I know all about that tired word, bro. But do we take tired? Is tired as an excuse?
No.
Thank you. So what we gotta do? We gotta work through the tiredness, brother.
That's all tired is a luxury.
You know what gets you through tiredness? Motivation.
Coffee.
And if you don't have the motivation, I gladly provide some to you, brother.
Get some coffee.
Like this right here doesn't look like you're motivated. So I'm motivated now to motivate you.
That's a funny sentence.
You know what I'm saying? Like this looks crazy. There's no way I can guarantee my future will be great with you providing us work like this. You're too smart, black man.
You can move on now. I got
Too smart.
I cannot complain. I cannot.
This is the part you were talking about. We do too much work in here. You never told nobody that we do too much work? All right.
I can get credits.
I want you can write this. This is a footnote information. I'm not gonna test you on this. I might throw that in here, but no. But you should know that lenticular
galaxy.
Yes, galaxies that have no arms. So if you just want to put the footnote,
It looks like that.
so you can say there is a special type of spiral galaxies called lenticular that have no arms and are barred in the center. Not for your laptop. I'm not in that price range. I'm not in that price range.
You're top.
Gotta step my.
I see one here.
Nah, buddy.
Okay, what's that one in the?
Go look.
What's that in? Does anybody have one?
I don't even have
I
a.
seen one here before.
Oh, I have plenty of reason to mind my business. How many reasons do you have to mind your business?
If that has no arms, how does it grab? Wait, what does that S0 mean? Oh, that's so.
Well, then there's a set zero. Don't even mention that. Don't even worry about that.
Okay. F0.
You not?
I actually forgot Ahmed and Travis were here. That's a good thing. Somehow.
She said kids with claustrophobia. I don't know why you wrote that.
Yes.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Can you sit properly in my chairs? Y'all got this?
No.
Come on, bro. I want to look at some pretty pictures.
I just want to make sure I got everything. I'm very
What time is it?
particular.
Come on, y'all. Let's at least get to two of the galaxies.
420? What the hell? How is it 420?
I want to do STEM after this.
How is it 420?
Time is flying, baby. And I'm loving it.
Why time got wings for?
It's all good. Let's push. Let's push. I want to do STEM after this. Oh, did y'all do math over the weekend on IXL?
I did some.
No.
I got to babysit.
You don't gotta babysit me. I'm very mature.
Travis, do I need to take your phone? Did you write down this? Write this down? Let me see what you wrote.
Excuse me, Mom. Me.
Looks like you.
Who said that?
I'll let you rock with that. It looks like crap, though.
You said that.
I said it. I just said your word looks like crap.
Lenticular. Why does lenticular sound like such a strange?
I think a perpendicular.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
You're not memorizing nothing. You're lying to yourself. That works in regular school or with people that don't believe you. I would punch you in your chest right now. That works with people that don't care. I love you, bro.
And that's why.
So you have to get this. And that is not the way somebody who cares papers look.
You eat C question?
We care about you, brother. My man right here. That being said, deuces. I'll be back later.
Got 2 hours.
My bad. Hey, peace of the class. You already know what it is. Melanin 100. Hey.